Hey, welcome back to another Inning Intermissions episode. Today, I'm super excited to be here at Southridge High School. Tell us who you are, Coach.
Tim Sanders, head coach at Southridge.
Thanks for doing this today.
You bet.
Many moons ago, I played against you and as a player, and now here we are competing on the diamond. Tell us, how long you've been coaching here at Southridge?
Well, it was started in 95 was the first year, and we were up at the fairgrounds that year, so that's got to be, what, about 25 years been here, I think, something like that.
So explain the fairgrounds. What do you mean by that?
So our first year, we were up at the fairgrounds out there where the Benton County Fair is.
Yeah.
And there was a little softball field there, and we had to make that into our first baseball field.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So we converted it in it was about, I think it was October. We converted the thing into a baseball field.
Wow.
And that's where our first games were played.
Wow.
We were up there on a softball field.
And how
we
many
didn't
seasons?
have a field.
How many seasons were you there?
Just one.
Just the one.
Just 1 year, and we did that, and then the next year it was up here, and there was nothing here. I mean, it was the light when we showed up the first practice. The light standards are on the field.
Yeah.
There's undulations all over there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
It was terrible. But we spent some time at it.
Yeah, this is a beautiful park now.
Yeah,
But we were just talking to Hildman off the camera.
Yeah.
I remember coming out here those first couple of years and there was nothing.
Yeah.
Just sagebrush.
Yeah, I mean, it literally, you would be out here and the kids, our team run was up the hill, and we could do anything we wanted out here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. So what was that like starting a program from scratch for you?
It was scary, because you didn't have a field.
Yeah.
People talk, well, we didn't have limited budget, all that kind of stuff. We didn't have a field.
Yeah.
We had a freshman class.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's how we started it. And from day one, it was a developmental deal, and it was like, we're going to get this thing rolling in 5 years was the plan. And,
wow.
and had great coaches then, and great coaches now, and they stuck around long enough to where we were able to develop these kids.
Yeah.
And the kids started teaching the kids, but it's just been a real rewarding, just watching the kids come through the program and how it's developed and all that. Yeah,
for sure.
Fabulous.
Let's start from the beginning. What got you into baseball, your playing days, into coaching? Like, where'd you start?
Well, we just, Kennewick National,
Yeah.
we had 6 of us in the family,
Okay.
and Dad was off working, and Mom just made sure that we were doing something. So we were always playing baseball, and so it started there, and we just kind of found a love for it, you know, and we were playing wiffle ball in the front yard, and and then ended up at Kennewick High School playing for Dean Hoff, and then off to college ball and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I just kind of knew it was interesting. It was my junior year in college, and I just knew that I was going to be a coach.
Okay.
I just had this feeling and I had a year left of eligibility, and I didn't use it, and went to college and got a teaching degree, and I just felt like I wanted to coach.
For sure. And what made you want to coach? Like, what's your why for coaching? What's the passion behind it?
Having really good coaches and gleaning different things from different people. You've got player coaches, you've got coaches that are on your rear end hard, and learning what you do want to do, what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like all of that stuff, because I had we've all had all those coaches.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just felt like all of that information, and it, I played every position, and growing up, we caught, you pitched, you did this, you did that, and so it just, I just felt like I had something to give to kids and help them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you've coached here a long time. You've had a lot of incredible ball players come through your program.
Been very blessed. I mean, this has been we as the coaches here in the school have been very blessed to have some very talented kids and great kids. The beauty to the kid that comes here is they're truly bought in.
For sure.
And I tell them every day, it's like, if you believe in each other and you believe in this process, you've already won.
Yeah.
When you lose a ball game, you're still winning because you believe in each other, and there's no finger pointing. It doesn't happen.
I love it. I love it. So I know that you probably have many, but what's one of your favorite memories coaching here at Southridge over the years?
Well, I mean, obviously the 04 state title team. We just recognized them in the Hall of Fame
awesome.
deal a couple months ago. 2018.
Yep.
And got a good run from like 14 through 18.
Yeah, you were right there.
Being able to coach my son in
Yeah.
the process of this and winning a lot of baseball games, and you know, just every year seems, it's kind of weird, you know, at the end of the season, and you go to your banquet, and it's like every year seems like it's more, there's something more rewarding.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, you're never going to have that again. It's like, well, okay, so it's going to be a little different, but it just seems like every year something comes out of it that makes it that much more special. So, you know, state titles were great, but I tell you what, the fun that we've had with the kids in all of those seasons, you know, it's just been very, very rewarding.
That's awesome. What is one thing you hope a kid here at Southridge gets from his freshman year until he hangs it up his senior year? What do you hope their kids learn? What are some values? What kind of like your mission?
Well, you know, one of the biggest things we do out here is we want to toughen them up.
Yeah.
You know, we want them to be tough human beings. We want them to be good people, good citizens, and you know, and that type of thing, to where the character will carry them through. You know, and sometimes we feel like this moment on the field today was the biggest moment in our life.
Yeah.
Well, it's just one moment along the way to learn.
For sure.
And you know, if they can buy into their teammates and have that great character and those type of things, and be tough kids and be great husbands, be great fathers, you know, and I get to see it now because these kids are coming back. I got coaches in the dugout here that want to come back and help, and
that's
you know,
awesome.
It's just seeing those guys. You know, Lonnie Leckel just built a house right up there, and he came back and helped this summer,
Oh, that's
this
great.
winter, and just, you know, seeing those type of kids and helping them, you know, be good citizens is really important to me.
That's awesome. So now the runs are to Lonnie's house. Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly.
Hey, run to Lonnie's house.
Well, it rained out here one day, and all of a sudden my phone rang, and I look at it, it goes, oh, a little rain's going to run you out of here.
Oh!
So he got us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Speak to the next generation of coaches. You've seen the game probably change. You've seen the modern athlete change, right? And what is one advice you give to a coach just starting out, no matter what level they're at?
It'd be true to yourself. You know, don't be afraid to do it your way. You know, and make sure. I mean, like I always say, if you say you're going to do something, do it. Be a good parent, and follow through with those things, and you know, get after them, but hug them up, love them, let them know that you know, if you didn't meet the expectation, let it go, and we'll move on to the next one. But I think just be who you are, and you know, be waiting for them, be waiting for them, and make sure you know that you're available. Your door's always open. You know, you're there for them. That's
good. Well, hey, Coach, I just got to say thank you. I graduated from Pasco High in 2003. And so to see you establish this program with the character that you have has been one of my favorite things from afar. And so I just want to say thank you, because you know, we come across all kinds of coaches, and sometimes it's very cordial, and you can see you know, some coaches are like, hey, we respect that, and you're one of those coaches that's very well respected. And so I just want to say thank you for what you've given to this community for so many years. And I'm pumped to see you coach another 20 years. You got 20 more in you.
We'll see about that. But
hey, thank you, Coach.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, man. Good luck the rest of the year.
Awesome.
And go on another deep run.